और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में ये अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है, वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी। ये एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और सातवें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा। तो बस चलिए फ्रैंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रैंचाइज इंडिया।
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us on the series of Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai, presented by the management of Franchise India, with an aim to introduce you with a new business plan every day at 12 o'clock. Today, also, we have come with an opportunity for all of you with a new business brand into F&B industry. So, before I introduce you with the brand, let me just run you through with the Q&A process. If you have any questions during the webinar, please type your question into the Q&A box. We will take up all your questions post our presentation. So while we will run you through with the presentation and the brand details, I would request you to keep sharing your queries, your questions and suggestions into the Q&A box so that we can give you more clarity over the brand and the process. So today's brand is Tangelo Ice Creams. They're a low calorie, sugar-free, vegan and dairy ice cream brand, and they have their own large manufacturing facility and unit available. We do have Mr. Gaurav Arora, who's leading this brand in India. We do have Mr. Samarthan. He'll be helping you out in understanding the presentation and the commercials part. I would like to welcome both of you on this panel today. Meanwhile, the brand will join, but I would request to Samart if he can just run through with the presentation. Over to you, Samart.
Sure. Thank you, Neha. So, hi, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. This is a very good opportunity that we see where right now it's not only about the intelligence, but also the people are very conscious about what they're eating, even when we talk about your ice creams and sweets and others. So, what we present is a gourmet option, which is there, as Neha mentioned. So, it's zero added sugar, which is there. So, it's all natural gourmet products, and the quality that we bring in and the checks that we have due to the central facility that we have over here at Tangelo brings that opportunity for everybody to get the flavors, the natural taste without adhesives or other damaging products, which people are very conscious about nowadays. So where we position ourselves is on a premium quality side of products, while the price points being very competitive. So today we'll see more about this brand, Tangelo Ice Cream, which is a dairy NCR based brand, which is there having a large central network and facility available for all our partners. So what we believe over here at Tangelo, if you can see, is more on the indulgence side, where the wellness side of things are also catered to. So indulgence ice cream, we know in India, it's a very large market and it's a growing market as well, where we see more and more people. It's not restricted to a specific age group or income group. So it's caters to the large demographic that we have in India, where children, adults, and everybody eat into it. So it's more of an indulgence, and where we Tangelo come into the picture is indulgence meets the wellness, where the weight gain issue, the hidden chemicals, and everything other compromising your health is catered to with the quality and the premium product that they bring. So they have the low quality, low calorie ice cream, which is there, so high on the quality but low on the calorie side. We have the flavors which are available. There are different varieties of flavors available. There are we have a concoction, we have the ready-made products, and we also have scoops available at different flavors and different options which are there. So it's very important, not only where we are looking at the gourmet side or a healthier alternative to this indulgence that we have, but it is also providing you with the real fruit content. So where we say it's at least 30% of the real fruit where the ice creams are also getting while we are creating it. Plus, we'll also have a wide variety and a wide range of products which are available. So we are not restricted to a certain flavor class or categories that we have. It's a very big range of products that we see. So it could be with your conscious about your sugar. So we have a sweetened ice creams which are there. There are plant-based sweeteners which are utilized to cater to these problems as well. So it's very important to understand that the fruit have their own natural flavor and sweet, which is there, and we have plant-based sweetness as well, which is a much better, healthier, and much tastier alternative for people. Plus, also we have a vegan range available for vegan conscious people as well there in the market. So the overall, the life cycle or the healthy lifestyle that everybody likes to live nowadays, plus also cater to their indulgence, because Indians, we do we have a sweet tooth and we do like indulging into sweets. So it's very important as a brand that we are able to give them the healthier alternative where they can stay fit, have their healthy lifestyle, plus also indulge in the cravings that they have. So the management that we see, Miss Aisha Malhotra is one of the founders and the leaders of the group, which is there. And she is coming from a diverse background as well, where she has the management consulting experience as well as engineering. And also her craving for fitness is very important, where she's came up with this idea of having a more health conscious indulgence available to everybody. So that is the mission of the brand itself, be it the scoop or be it any other kind of ice cream. So it could be a guilt-free craving for all the partners. So backed by Mr. Pawan Malhotra. Mr. Pawan Malhotra also comes with a very large experience in top management in top leading brands like your Hindustan Lever, PepsiCo, and he's also the former CEO of Mahindra Lift Spaces. So the whole management behind the brand is coming with a diverse and rich experience handling the leading brands, not only at a domestic level, but it's internationally recognized brands where we've worked on and have the management experience and come with that experience as well as the information and the knowledge to be able to craft all these products and make these products and have the right engineering behind providing the claims that we do, where we have the fruit-based ice creams, plus we also have the much healthier alternative that we bring into the picture as well. So the products, as we mentioned, so it's scoops we have, choco bars, your sundaes, your sorbet steaks, your milkshakes, cups and tubs, hot chocolate, ice cream cakes, which are there. So we do have vegan products. As I mentioned, it's very important to understand in the market where people are going with a healthier choice. We have leading celebrities and leading influencers also going with the vegan option as well. And there is a very high demand of having proper quality vegan products, which is still a very difficult task in the market. Where we come and the advantage that we have, we not only have your regular indulgences and regular products as well, we do have a very big range of vegan products as well, which targets a much larger audience for us and also helps us create a niche in the market as well. Dairy as well, we have 50% less sugar, so that is very important. So in normal dairy ice creams as well, there is dairy without sugar, and there is also 50% less sugar which is utilized. So as we said, it's a much healthier alternative for everybody to also get into the market. And from us as an investor point of view as well, it brings you a premium quality brand offering premium quality products at a very competitive price point, and it also creates our own niche, because the competition which is there in the market when it comes to vegan is very negligible as compared to what typical market has with the other additional sugars and other products which are there. So this will give us advantage over other competitors, also create that kind of identity in the market where people do come to us and we can cater to a much larger audience as well. What we see is there in the product. What we believe in the product is there. So that is the naturalness that we bring into the ice cream concept, which is there. So the premium ingredients which are used to produce the ice cream at the central facility gives us an advantage having that large facility, so that all the cost and the margins are factored in and we can save on that cost and provide a very good margin to all the partners who are available over here at the same cost or a similar costing to what you'll find for a less quality, less premium quality products, or maybe not natural products, ice cream, which are there. So we are competing with at the price point where other brands are available with a much less healthier alternative, where we also come into the picture, premium ingredients at a more competitive price point. So affordable pricing is very important because we do want to lead out to a very large demographic mix and not be restricted to only maybe a certain set of individuals or customers. So this affordable premium option does give us a visibility and target all the people who love ice creams and have the cravings for ice cream as well. So it's a very proper process oriented. We have in-house R&D team which looks into the different flavors and different offerings that could come up. So we're not restricted to a very certain set of offerings or the flavors which are there. There are constant R&D happening at the background. Plus, everything is technology enabled. So end-to-end process is mapped and tracked properly so as to ensure that each and every product is of the highest quality, and also the delivery framework for all our partners. So that is something that the brand will ensure that all the products that reach to our partner would have the highest quality available and the standards. So there are no damaged products which are shared with our partners in any shape or form. Plus, through our training mechanisms, through our operational mechanism and the SOP documents and the training that we'll be providing to all our partners, we'll also be ensuring that all the products are properly stored. We know as a partner or investor, franchise partner, how to operate the respective outlets, how to store the ice creams and the mechanism, and also have the tech-enabled inventory mechanism where you can also keep track of your inventory, plus also makes it easier for you to also raise new inventory requests as and when your sales keep increasing. So that is also very important as a mechanism, as a support that the brand provides to each and every franchise partner, that everything is technology enabled, it is quality check, and we also have an audit mechanism every month that will be helping you with seeing that, okay, what processes could be improved, what are kind of challenges you are facing, so that each and every partner has an improvement or an efficiency improvement plan in place through those regular audits which are there. We are very differentiated, as we say. So in the market where we do have high sugar-based ice creams, or there are certain brands also which may have different kind of chemicals mixed into, preservatives mixed in to increase the lifespan. Where we come up is a natural product which is available to everybody. There is a large domestic network that we already have and the reach, and that would also be available to all our partners in a sense that the brand recognition in the market, brand provides a deep emphasis on having the right central marketing and initiative where we promote the brand as well and get that kind of customer pull for each and every partner. And yes, there is a large assortment of flavors and offerings available, not only restricted to ice cream, but other drinks as well. So when we talk about the market, as we said, India is a very big market, 190 to 100 billion rupees market in India, which is more of the organized segment that we can see. It is also expected to grow to almost 500 billion in the next 5 to 10 years that we see. And it is also very important to understand. It's not only about India being a very fast growing market for ice cream, which is almost a 17.5 CAGR, which we see, but it is also increasing twice at the speed of what the global growth. And being the population that we have, a 1.5 billion market, where we have almost 600 to 800 million as a target audience directly through the millennial population corporate workforce, it provides us a very big market and a scope to expand the brand. It's still underpenetrated with all the other brands available in the market. We have a good customer base available, plus through the offerings of the premium or the gourmet options or the vegan option that we are bringing in, there is a very less competition in that market, and presents an opportunity for each and every investor over here to go into these markets, have that kind of niche available, and have the ready-made customer base who are waiting for such offerings available. So the per capita consumption as well has increased over the years in India to almost a half a liter of consumption, which happens. Millennials, yes. Corporate employees, yes. So when we're looking at the locations as well, there are good location, be it in the malls or nearby good commercial markets as well. There are different food court options with the kiosk option also available if you're not looking into a parlor concept. With more urbanization happening, what we see more and more cities are developing. It's not only restricted to your only metros. There is higher acceptance in your tier 1 and 2 markets as well that we see. So it's not only a restricted market. We do have opportunity which are there. Though we are looking at good premium location as well, we would be open to good demographic mix and good high potential market as well, which are available. So for all our partners who are listening, it's not only a restricted market. We're not going into only a high premium street or a high premium market, which are good markets for us, but good potential, high potential footfall market also is a very good alternative and an option available to everybody, which are there. We do have different flavors which are available. So as I said, as a partner skill set, you don't need to come from a background which is there, but it is always helpful if you have knowledge about maybe the food industry itself, which is there, or F&B, you've managed it or have dedication. Even if you don't have the knowledge, a young entrepreneur or corporate employees who would want to, they have a passion for ice cream business and they want to get into this kind of business, would also be right fit for us as a partner because the training mechanisms are always there. There is a 2 weeks mandatory training where you'll come to the outlet, get hands-on experience with your staff as well. Plus, you'll also have operational manuals to help you guide through each and every steps and elements at the initial support. The brand would also, after the opening as well, would help you with all the training and any kind of challenges which are facing, and also have that technology support to ensure that all our partners are doing well and having that kind of support available to them. There could be also partnership. We are open to different kind of partnership. If people have their own properties, they are having good location, or there are real estate groups who would want the brand to be there in their properties, that kind of strategic tie-ups is also available as a partner that we can look into. And also any kind of entrepreneur who has the bandwidth and also have the network, if they want to go into a new city, they want to have a multi-unit or a cluster form because there are different units available, they can also look at that opportunity at a strategic level. What we see as an option. So what we have seen so far is the different options that we are providing to each and every partner, the different range that we bring into the market, which is not readily available everywhere. Is something that gives us an advantage. So this is an excellent brand position that we are able to create in the market. So where not only the premium gourmet products, but we also have a very large variety of vegan products or dairy-based ice creams which are there, gives us that kind of prominent positions in the market where we can differentiate ourselves. It is very important to understand nowadays when we talk about typically a ice cream brand which are there. So it's very difficult to have a differentiation in the product offering that all the brands are bringing, be it a large national level player or a domestic player. So it's very important to have that differentiations in the product offering or the price offering and other concept. What we bring in is not only a diverse range of products that we bring or a different kind of varieties. It provides a unique alternative, be it a vegan or a low sugar or healthier option, which gives the same level of indulgence and satisfaction to the craving of each and every individual. So that is a premium experience that we are able to provide to each and every customer. So that is an excellent brand position that all our partners would be able to be entitled to by joining Tangelo as a brand. We have the experience management, as we saw earlier, coming with leading brands and having worked and served at leading positions as well in these consulting firms or leading national brands which are there, gives us a large experienced team, not only at the management level, but also at the operational side, where everybody has come with decades of experience which are there, ensuring that the quality and the R&D, which is the differentiated product, not only at the beginning, but constantly striving towards having unique offerings available to all the customer base. Strong supply chain through our central facility and technology-enabled support gives us an opportunity to provide all our partners with quality supply chain mechanism. The turnaround time is very fast. plus ensuring that all the quality standards and everything is at the highest levels as well. So it's a properly controlled mechanism and properly controlled structure, which would be provided to each and every partner, where the partner does not have to worry about the supply or the inventory. They have to run and operate their stores, and the supply would be catered to by the brand from their side as well. Business formats also. So as I said, it's not only restricted to a premium location where we are not only targeting maybe like a mall location or a high street location. We are having both the kiosk and the parlor model available, which opens up our avenues to target other kind of food court models, or we can also look at more MBO side markets and RBOs and other travel retail locations. That gives us a flexibility to reach out to a much larger audience base as well, with the highest level of technology and the franchise engagement. So as I say, franchise engagement and all our partners, their success is very important. So we are committed towards driving that kind of profitability and to ensure that our partners grow and are successful. So we do have our regular training. We have a refresher programs as well. We do have our audit mechanisms to help all our partners to see and correct it at the right time. We want all our partners to be successful. So it's not only about a corrective measure, it's more of a preventive side as well, where we ensure that from the beginning, all the partners are ready to start their operations, and any kind of challenges that they may face during the operation is where the brand will be there backing you up and helping you improve and grow with the brand itself. So that is very important mechanism that we need to see. So as I said, the markets where we are looking into is a franchise-owned, franchise-operated franchise models that we bring into the market. We would have maybe a smaller setup as well. We would have a bigger setup also available. So it could be a Delhi NCR based market, where we have your Delhi, Noida, Gurgaon, Chandigarh, other NCR markets where we are open to for a few example. Also, it could be near a good residential area with a good demographic mix. It could be a malls inside and outside as a periphery, as a market as well. Plus also good corporate location or education hubs as well would be a much larger audience that we can look into. There are two different models where we are looking into. Both Kiosk and Parlour would have a franchise-owned, franchise-operated. So when we talk about franchise-owned, franchise-operated models, it basically emphasizes that the supply and back-end technology is something that the brand will provide from their end. They will ensure the quality of the product that are reaching out to each and every partner. From a partner side, they need to ensure that the day-to-day operation, the day-to-day customer activities, which are involving interactions plus selling and options, would be provided by the partner, and they would also need to have the right team available and manage the team in their outlets. Though the brand would also help with the training of the staff which is there, and also for our franchise partner, so that they can operate the outlet really successfully. The term of the agreement is typically 5 years. So when we talk about your kiosk, it's a 70 to 100 square feet of a space that we start off with as a minimum, and for a parlor it's about 250, 300 which are there. Good location, it could be plus minus 100 square feet as well that we can look into with the opportunity which are available. But at a minimum, these are the sizes that we can look into for our partners to start off with. What we support is very important for our partner. Few questions that may come up from a partner side is what kind of additional support is provided. So when we talk about end-to-end support, we do focus with the beginning itself. So it's very important for our partners to find that kind of right locations for us. So any kind of location that you have already in mind, already owning from your side, we would help with the feasibility analysis as to whether that location would be right fit for you, or maybe if not, then we can look at helping you with the alternative where you have maybe alternative location and identify and help you with the feasibility of what location really works and where you can start off the business. So it's very important at the initial stage itself to support our partners with having the right fit of a location which is available, where we do get that footfall, we do have the ready market as well, and we have a long-term business opportunity available for each and every partner. Plus, we also help with the training and other guidance as well on what kind of support and licenses and permissions that you require to start off with the business. So the guidance on that and the feasibility would be provided by the brand. Plus, also with the setup, fit out is very important for the kiosk and the designs for the parlor as well, where the brand will assist you with the fit out and the designs and other elements as well. And we can talk about the different breakups and different elements which are there in our further discussion. So you can always reach out to us as to how the whole fit out would also work and different components that you'll be getting when we'll have a much detailed discussion on the components which are there in the financials as well. Operational support, yes, we do have a technology enabled brand and a business structure as well. So we'll have an entire process automized in a sense that we have end-to-end technology support, be it your inventory, your billing cycle, also your inventory raising request, plus also any timely maintenance that you require would also be tracked through the technology. We would have mechanisms in place where we'll have the flow of your sales available as a form of maybe efficiency guidance or audits that feedback, performance feedback that we provide to each and every partner, so that they have the data available with them to ensure that everything is working smoothly and they increase and grow as a brand itself and as a partner level as well. Training is there. So as I said, training would be available for every partner. It's a mandatory exercise before they start their operation. So for you, everybody, there would be a team that you select, be it the partner and maybe like a senior staff, would be coming to the nearest outlet, which is available for the brand. And you'll be getting hands-on training. Plus there would be other theoretical and other documents also available to fall back after the training as well as for your guidance, especially with your operational manuals in place, which will have each and every step defined over there, as well as all the roles and responsibilities which are typically assigned and what to do during the different stages of the project. Apart from that, the brand would always be in reach. So any partner having any kind of queries, any kind of help that they need, the brand would always be there available to support them. Sales and marketing also becomes really important as a support for our partners. So while we do help you with the local marketing and guiding you on how to promote the brand at the local level or your outlet level, the brand also makes a lot of effort in encouraging all the partners to take part in these activities, plus also conduct their own exercises. So be it a ATL activities or a BTL activities at different level throughout at a national scale, be it social media, print media, going to events, sponsorships, a different initiative that would always be done by the brand at a central level, where we'll be promoting the brand and the partners as well, giving them the visibility that, okay, we have these locations, we have these partners available, and for all the customers also to be given that option that, yes, these are the different locations and they can always visit the nearest location for our partners to crave and indulge in their cravings as well. Also, in initial launching, we would also help you support with the initial launch. So there is a grand opening, grand launch, promoting and getting that visibility in the market as well. So this is something as a strategy, as a plan that brand at a central level, plus all our partners here who are listening and maybe also reaching out to us later as well, would get that kind of connect from the brand, where we'll be having a detailed marketing plan, both as a central level and a local level, identified and crafted. Also, it's very important to have the right kind of advertising. Not all our partners would be familiar with that. So brand has that kind of team and the network available, and coming from that experience that we know how to promote at the right location, right target audiences as well. So that is a benefit that all our partners also get, not only at their location, but as a country level, the brand will get that kind of visibility, which will have more people coming to the nearest outlets as well. So it would be end-to-end support available to everybody. Day-to-day operations is something that I mentioned that all our partners need to look into with their team at the customer interaction or the staff planning. All the payment and everything done through centralized platform, where the brand ensures that the supply is there. We have the all the product mix available, plus also R&D on the new offerings. This promotion schemes is also done centrally, where all our partners would get that kind of benefit. Any kind of scheme that the brand launches and would be available to all our partners who are there in different location. And it's a proper tech-driven software which is available. So your inventory, billing, quotation, everything would be done through the brand itself. So looking at the financials which are there, so two key models, so Kiosk and Parlour. What we're looking at, the area is minimum 70 to 100 for the Kiosk, and 250, 300, 350 for the Parlour as well. Total investment is about 9 to 10 lakhs. So when we talk about the total investment, it includes the franchise fee, which is 2 lakh rupees for the Kiosk and 3 lakh rupees for the Parlour. Gross margins is almost about 50%, which is available to everybody. And also when we talk about the typical ROI is about 55-60% that we're able to achieve. So when we talk about your ROI, so at the end with the 9 to 10 lakh rupees of investment, what we see in the 5-year average is somewhere on the racket around the 3x mark, 3 to 4x mark that is there for each and every investment. So at a 10 lakh investment, what we see within 5 years is you reaching about 30 to 40 lakh rupees in addition to the 10 lakh rupees which are there for all our partners. And the payback is typically given the location and given the performance capability as well. So everything, the return should be about 2 years is something where your investment come back as a payback. And then post that is all profit that we see. So when we talk about the 10 lakh rupees getting back and the 3x, 4x returns, so 30, 40 lakh rupees that you end up having. So there's a 300 to 400% of a market ROI that we can see depending on the locations as well. Similarly, for the Parlour, it's about 16, 18 lakh rupees. In some market, it could be a couple of lakh rupees more as well. Because see, premium market, premium location, the structure and the fit out would also give that kind of additional sales available to each and every partner. So what we go with is a reasonable expectation for each and every partner when we talk about this 60-65% of a return that all our partners can get. However, when we see our performance, current performance, and also the location where the options and the crowd and the customer base that we can reach out to, it will always give us a much higher return, is something that the brand would also drive and work towards with and would be available to all our partners. So 5 year is the period of the contract, which is there for the term of the agreement. We can always review and renew the agreement after 5 years, be it the partner, and we can have a mutual understanding and a discussion, and then we can renew after 5 years as well. GST is as applicable, different parameter, be it the franchise fee and different elements. So your total cost investment, as I said, 9 to 10 lakh rupees would have your franchise fee, would have your setup. So in the case of Kiosk, the Kiosk structure would be provided. So that would be almost 3 to 4 lakh rupees that we're looking into as a proper structure, which is there, depending on the size of the location that we have or the model. It could be slightly lower as well in certain cases. The rest would be the initial inventory as well, which is very important for us to have the initial inventory available with a partner, plus also the right kind of packaging and the branding which are there, plus also the kind of equipments and fit outs to offer not only your ice creams, but we also have a different showbiz and other drinks are available. So that kind of setup would be the rest of the cost. So it's divided into all your setup costs, your inventory costs, your licenses, permission, software setup, which is there apart from your franchise fee. So 9 to 10 lakh rupees is the total investment that we are seeing. So it includes everything which are there. Rental deposits and the location is something on the other side, which is as per the actuals, which would be there available to everybody. So I thank you, everyone. There is a Q&A box available over here. Everybody can look into it. Before that, I would like Aisha to maybe from the brand side to maybe say a few words about your journey, about the brand for everybody, as from your side as well, and the opportunity that we are providing. And for the rest of the members, investors who are listening, and the partners who are listening, please feel free to write your answers, and I'll post Aisha's introduction and her comments. I'll open it and hand it over to Mr. Gaurav for Q&A and other discussion as well. So Aisha, over to you, please.
Thank you so much for a very comprehensive introduction to Tangelo Ice Cream, and welcome everyone to the webinar. As Gaurav mentioned, the brand existed in a small capacity for several years, but we relaunched it last year as a completely natural, healthy alternative to ice cream. As Samarth mentioned, that people love ice cream and dessert, but there's a fear of putting on weight, fear of health conditions, adverse health conditions, and also there's a lack of transparency in ingredient labeling because people don't know what actually goes into the ice cream. Our ice cream is made with the premise that we only use real fruit. In fact, when it first began on a small scale, we were using fruit from our own garden, own farm, Today we source it directly from farm, and we use no flavors or colors. And the ice cream is created to be low calorie yet taste good, because one of the problems that exists in a low calorie, low fat ice cream is the taste gets compromised. We worked very hard. In fact, a lot of the recipes, most of them have been created by myself, right? As I'm now an ice cream chef, self-taught and trained ice cream. I received training in Italy as well on making ice cream. So we now therefore have complete control over our recipes. They are not outsourced and they cannot be easily replicated. And everything over the we launched the brand officially in August 22. So since then, we have spent the last 1 year refining the taste profile, because in a food product, taste is ultimately most important, especially in a dessert product. It's not a nutritional supplement. And we are now very confident we've seen of our taste. We have seen the reception at our main outlet in the food court in Select City Walk, where, as you know, in a food court, people don't come specifically for healthy desserts. They come to indulge, and yet our ice cream is one of the top selling desserts in that food court. And also the reception through Zomato and Swiggy. So now we are ready to expand this brand within NCR. Thank you.
Yeah, hi. Thank you so much, Samarth and Aisha, for giving a detailed insight of what this brand is all about and what has been the main vision now going forward you have for your brand. What kind of investment does it take to set up a Tangelo Kiosk or a Parlour? How it is going to be differentiated than the other competition companies, and why people should collaborate with you, why people not should collaborate with the competition, what kind of differentiation you have, not just in the servicing point of view, but also from a product perspective. Because while we talk about the basic principles for setting up any business, it is very, very important that what product are you selling, what people target you have, what kind of price point are you working, what kind of promotion you are going to do, and what kind of pricing you have actually kept it so that you make it friendly and affordable product for your audience. And while we can see out of this entire presentation, the all 5 P's in the product, and the price and the promotion and the purchase, everything is kept so strategically that this is now the future. And this has now actually become a talk of the topic for all the parents, right? Especially for the young moms and the young females, right? So they've become so health conscious. They've become so conscious about their looks and their health and the calorie intake that they're doing, that they want to eat ice creams. They want to eat sweet, but they're still a little cautious about what to eat. So my friends, so this is the brand. So in case you are looking at any kind of an opportunity to collaborate with brand, don't just go by what we are saying. You first let us know. Reach out to our hotline number, reach out to our business advisor. We will basically help you to first understand more about the brand in case you have left with any point. We are going to work with you to help you with the unsolved query that you have in your mind, and then we are going to schedule your visit to the facility of the brand, and probably we can take you to the counter, right? And you can taste the food personally. And once you feel convinced, then you show your interest, and then we can perhaps have further discussion on the commercials, because it is very, very important in any franchise journey while you collaborate with any brand that you first understand that, are you strategically fit with that brand? Are you strategically fit with the vision of the brand, with the vision of the brain behind the brand? Because now Aisha being the brain behind the brand, she should be also able to relate with you, and you also should be able to relate with Aisha and her vision. And once you are both strategically aligned, the next step comes is the financial fitment. So are you open with this kind of a investment and this kind of a return in any business? And if yes, then what is going to be the first setup? Where do you want to do? Because that's the third important point, market fitment. Where do you want to set up this? And then comes the fourth, that are you able to devote time and your operational energy and your past experience in this kind of a business? Because unless you have operational fit, market fit, financial fit, and a strategic fit in a business, it doesn't make any sense. You cannot sail through the business. So that's the reason Samarth was very, very particular about every slide. And we have talked about strategy, operations, legal, finance, ROIs, and the product and the differentiation and the support system, right from the pre-sales to the post-sales, right from the shortlisting of the site to the setting up of the store and the look of the store and the product portfolio and supply chain, logistics, marketing, communication. all that is designed in so well-defined way by brand and Samarth and his team, so that it becomes the success story if you are aligned on all these four fitments. So my friends, if you still have any queries, we are more than happy to assist you. We are more than happy to take up your queries one-on-one with the brand team. And after this session, we are going to align your call with Aisha and her team. And we are going to basically, as I mentioned, we can probably align your visit also to the brand, one of the counter or to their facility, so that you learn that how this gourmet food has been created and what all it takes, right, to create that food, and why we have reached to a product present pricing strategy. Because it is not that we have kept the pricing at a level without even realizing. So it has got a lot of competition study, a lot of benchmarking study, a lot of assessments in the product creation and creating a differentiation in that. So all these is very, very important for you to learn, so that while you are convinced and while you are sold yourself on the idea, you will be able to set it up in the right format and the right market, and you will be able to cater to the right audience. Right. So Samarth, you have any other points to talk about?
That is just very important. I guess Aisha is here, and maybe we can, for the larger audience who would be also maybe listening later on, couple of questions, Aisha, that maybe we can highlight for our partners would be on the key SKUs or the key flavors that you see which are there in demand, though we have the vegan options available as well. So what kind of response do we see in the market? Have we seen in the past as well from different customers with the healthier alternative as well? And what kind of price points also that we see typically offer different products? So that gives more detail and information for our partners as well.
Samarth, in terms of flavors, of course, we have the classic selling flavors, which are chocolate, strawberry, mango, Alfonso mango, vanilla, etc. Right? But one of our USPs is that in our vegan and low calorie range, we have also managed to create some of the classic flavors not normally offered. For instance, we even do a vegan sugar-free kesar pista kulfi, which on tasting, even people who eat sugar and milk cannot tell that it's a vegan sugar-free natural kesar pista kulfi. So this is where we are pushing the boundaries. We have a Belgian dark chocolate fudge cake, vegan sugar-free, that's about 99 calories, and it's one of our top sellers at our outlet. So we keep innovating with flavors, and it's not as if when people come for a healthier alternative that they are going to be given only the plain flavors. They're going to get all the other flavors. You get white chocolate, black forest cake, strawberry cheesecake, all with far lower calories, far less sugar, far less fat. And one of our other USPs is that we also create a product which can even be given to little children. It's made with khand. We don't again add any flavors, colors, etc. And the khand ice cream still is low calorie, still has only 4 to 5% fat and 50% less sugar than your normal Amul, Haagen-Dazs, Baskin Robbins, etc. that you get in the market. And yet it tastes the same. So we've created, the sugar-free product is for a more adult, older customer, and the low sugar product is for, even little children. It's that safe and that clean label a product. It's sort of like our USP is one of the things that one of our customers only said, that in fact he has a tooth problem. So he cannot have very chilled products, but he likes milkshake and ice cream. So he actually melts our mango ice cream and has it as a milkshake, because he says that I can be certain that in this ice cream, there is only milk or cream and khand and mango. So it's as if rather than making my own milkshake, I thought that, as a family, we really like the taste. I have this. And that has been our premise in creating every flavor, that, you should not think that because you're having ice cream, you're having something unhealthy. If you can have fruit and milk and jaggery happily for breakfast, then you can eat Tangelo as well, because it's got exactly the same ingredients.
That's
and in
nice.
terms of pricing, Samarth, Gaurav, I think Samarth had also mentioned pricing. And pricing we have kept very,
What is the average selling price of an ice cream that we have in the classic range and in the exotic flavors?
So in the scoop, we sell scoops at our outlet. A single scoop sells for 109 plus GST, which is very, very competitively priced. We have kept it about 25% higher than your standard ice creams that you sell, which are, 70, 80 rupees, etc. And the reason for that is obviously because we are selling an all natural product, healthier product. We are not selling a high calorie, sugar laden product filled with artificial flavors, colors. So therefore, our pricing does have to be 25% higher. Yet we have kept it a good 25 to 30% lower than what you say are very premium brands in the market that also do organic, all natural products, because we feel that at that level, the market becomes much, much smaller. You know, the ice cream has to be competitively priced.
I completely second you here, Aisha, because today it is not about the pricing, just the pricing. It is also about the product and the taste and the overall experience and the kind of repetition that we get. Right. So what is the typical repetition rate that you have in your customers? So how frequently do they visit you time and again? And what is the kind of the age mix that you have? So how much is the kids segment and how much is the adolescent and the adults and the senior citizens? So what is the age mix that you get?
In fact, in terms of age mix, I'd say we are almost, in terms you look at senior citizens, you look at older adults, 30s, 40s, younger adults, and children. We are, let's say, divided 25% across all four. And the reason for that is because of the unique nature of our product, right? People with health issues tend to be older, right? People who are fitness conscious tend to be a little younger, they're younger adults, and children come in because mothers tend to shop for the family. So, unless you are selling a very specific child product, or it's a very specific adult product where only older adults in the family will go, the parents will go, or they will take their children for a special excursion. This is the type of ice cream where the entire family can eat. You can have an older person who's diabetic or has weight issues eating it. You can have a younger person in their 20s or a teenager who is fitness conscious or is into aesthetics eating it. You can also have a little child and they will also enjoy. There are flavors for them like cookie blast, etc. And the mother can be sure that she's not giving her child too much sugar, right? Or too much fat. It's something her child can eat. So therefore, we have now found with our product range covering all bases, we have a full range of customers coming in. It's a sort of ice cream created for our family. And this is what we see on our Zomato orders as well. It's very rare that you see a person only ordering one vegan sugar-free. What you will see is often there will be an order in the same order. They will order a vegan sugar-free, they will order a vegan sugar, they will order a sugar ice cream as well. And then we realized it's because they are ordering for the family and each person can pick whichever, depending on whatever their preferences are, they are able to find something in this ice cream. And in terms of repeat customers, our repeat customer rate is very high. What we find is at Zomato, we have people ordering at least once a month, once a month, maybe two, 3 times a month in the summer months because people eat more then. And people tend to order it for parties. So people place even direct orders with us for parties where they serve it as a dessert option, serve the ice cream as dessert option. And because many people don't, at parties, people tend not to have a dessert, right? Once in a while they will have it. Otherwise, they don't have the meetha because people are fearful again of weight and sugar, etc. And our own customers have told us that in our case, because our ice creams are low sugar, low calorie, people are happily having it as a dessert. So, and the outlet obviously leads to Zomato sales as well and online direct orders as well. When people taste it there, they tend to then, order from online, etc. People sometimes have it at our outlet and then they post it themselves. They post a reel on Instagram, which is for us a very nice thing. When customers organically post a reel on Instagram that they've eaten something at Select City Walk and they've enjoyed it that much that they want to talk about it.
Got it. So Aisha, it's a great story as in price point is very, very economical and the age mix is also varied. So it is like you are actually creating a product which is meant for anybody and everybody under the sun. And it can help you to have your taste buds satisfied without having calories on your punch. So it's a great product at a great price. So Aisha, now there is a typical question that comes because this product, this commodity is like you can have a distribution model as well, where you can have probably people buying from you and you can sell it as a brick kind of a model, which is there, which is working very well in the retail segment. So are we only going to restrict to this kiosk and a parlor model, or do we also have a provision or probably a thought process of creating a distribution also? Because what if we have somebody who's not willing to set up a kiosk or a parlor, but maybe they have a good network and they're already in this trade and they want to basically become a super stockist or a dealer distributor in that local periphery, and they distribute. So are you open for that kind of model as well?
Yes, Gaurav, we are very open to that. And in fact, right now we have been expanding that model ourselves to our, because we see two types of sales. One is people come to the parlor. Second is people order online. They order on Zomato, Swiggy, and they also order directly on the website because charges are lower if they order directly, even for them, because I think all the delivery platforms are now increasing the fees a lot. And in fact, what we have found is that we can deliver, if Zomato can deliver at midnight, we can deliver also at midnight because the delivery boys are the same, right? Only there is a trust factor. So in our case, now we have found some customers order directly from us. They come at midnight, they come at 1 a.m. in the morning because they now, once they see that the brand is able to deliver at that time within half an hour. So yes, we are open to that because it will also, the more we can expand distribution around NCR, it reduces the delivery time and cost for the customer. So people can order then directly from the stockist or come and
Great.
pick it up themselves.
Great. So, my dear viewers, I'm sure you would have heard that we are open for a distribution model as well. So, in case you're not okay to set up a kiosk or a parlor, you can probably start with a distribution, test the market, and then probably create a network under you of probably 8-10 kiosks in that only market, because you already have a distribution, you've already tasted the market, you've already got acknowledgement from the market, people have started buying your product, so you are there, right? And now you can become visible in the market with some kind of a kiosk or a parlor in that geography. You can look out for the right place in probably a neighborhood market or in a high street or in a mall, right? And then reach to again as many people as possible and kind of create an experience, because distribution is that you're selling a product, but setting up a kiosk or a parlor is like creating an experience. So these are the two differentiation in these two models, right? So you can start with one and perhaps become the proud owner of a kiosk and a retail model as well. Now we have a question from the audience. Are we open for Tamil Nadu? Yes, Anuji, we are open for any part of the country. You tell us that how do you want to reach us? How can we reach you? And we'll be happy to assist you. We'll be happy to give you the complete download again in case you have any unclear point. And then we can perhaps visit your site also. And should we like it, we can probably go ahead. So we can have, so you can leave your contact number with us, and our team advisor, our brand advisor is going to reach you and align your call with Aisha and our team, and you can then probably learn as much as possible.
Correct. So thank you so much, Gaurav, for that. And I guess for everybody's just to summarize it for everybody, what Aisha has rightfully mentioned over there. So the target audience for us is not restricted to only maybe like health conscious people, but also for other people, be it kids or adults who are looking for an option which is healthier at the same time, taste wise as well. We are at a very right position and also has the right taste and the quality which is available. So that also becomes really important, where we are not restricted to a certain set of audience. And the second important point, though we are priced 25% more than the standard ice creams which are there, which is more on the chemical side or maybe higher on the sugar side. But when we look at the gourmet ice creams, as Aisha rightly mentioned, we're much lower when we talk about your average pricing as well. So not only that, higher quality of and the real fruits and other options that we are able to provide to everybody, but it is also at a very competitive price point that we are able to reach at a very larger scale when we talk about your customer base and your demographic mix. Which is available. So we're not restricted. So when we go to a proper, maybe like other gourmet or other premium options which are there, which are similar in nature, the price point would be much closer to maybe amount of maybe 200 rupees that we see on an average as compared to where we are also placed from the typical price point. So also the overall bills, the customer which are also there. So talking about a country like India where We are aware about now, getting more knowledgeable about the ice cream, what goes into the ingredients which goes into making ice creams and other products which are there. But we also look at having the right kind of mix. So it's the value for money option, or the value for money that we are able to provide to our customer, and the quality experience also with the ice cream, which is what we see in the repeat customer base at a higher side, that we're able to reach out, be it through our outlets or be it through online ordering. So that is very important for our partners to realize that we have this base or customer experience already in place, where they are looking for us as a brand for different uses, a different quantity of the products also which are in demand in the market. So this is somewhere that all our partners are able to leverage this niche, or maybe that the premium products and the range that we are able to offer, which is not readily available in the market. And this is something as an identity, not only the brand which has been able to do it really well over the years, but also as a partner, we'll be able to have and leverage in whichever location we are able to identify and place ourselves over there. So we do have our question and answer. So if you have any questions which are there, you can always reach out to us, as Gaurav mentioned. So our number is 9717683838. So you can reach out to that, and one of the brand advisors would contact you. And you can also reach out to our Franchise India hotline, which is there, and the email, and you can contact us, and for the team would also reach out to you for further discussions. So it's very important, as Gaurav had mentioned, highlighted earlier. Come, if anybody is interested, you can come to the facility, see the outlets, how it's functioning, taste the product as well, speak with Aisha and the team as well to get more details, and then we can look at the location and the feasibility of the partnership at different level, be it smaller kiosk models that you're looking into, or the Parlour models, or maybe at a different location or multiple locations that you may have. Especially, I guess, what we see in different geographies where people are interested. If you have multiple locations, we can also look at having that kind of cluster created for you, and giving you that benefit as well, that we have multiple locations available at the same time, and also gives that visibility for you as a partner also to have that kind of partnership with the brand as well. So before we end the session, Aisha, any comments for all the listeners who are there, and maybe other partners who may contact us later? Closing statement from you.
Your side, Aisha, would be welcome.
I think Gaurav and Samars, I think you've covered everything thoroughly. So I think I'll leave it at that. I think it's the kind of everyone to have attended and heard the long presentation. So I hope, and any more questions, anyone can reach out directly. Thank you.
Thank you so much once again, audience, and thank you so much for running us through the entire piece. I'm sure that audience who have seen us, heard us, will definitely come back to us for the more queries in case they're still left with. However, we'll be happy to assist with the brand team directly in a meeting in person. So stay connected, and we'll bring another opportunity to you on Monday, same time, 12 noon, in our webinar series called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Thank you so much. Have a lovely weekend ahead. Take care.
Thank you, everyone.